you could just say and spell your name, please.
Esther Ngumbi, EstherNgumbi.
Okay, and Esther, I guess your title is you're a current fellow?
I'm a postdoctoral research fellow at Auburn University
Okay,
in Alabama.
great. So, first question is what were you doing before you got the AAUW fellowship?
I'll tell you, I was in my second year of my research, my PhD research, and we ran out of funds, so my professor did not have funds for me. And I was scared. Here I am, I'm second year through my PhD program, and I'm running out of funds. Where am I gonna get funds? So I was like, okay, I have to look for research fellowships, and I came across AAUW. And I went and told my professor that, yeah, while you say you don't have money, I could apply for this fellowship, and it could help me finish my PhD program. So I was doing my PhD.
Great.
And I applied, yes.
Okay, and then so then tell me what happened next there. So you wrote to AAUW and
So what happened was I went to their website and checked the requirements, and I looked through, and it was, yes, I can qualify. And I went ahead and downloaded the application form, answered the questions, most of the questions, and submitted in. And what followed?
okay, let's hold on right here because I think we got a little siren going. Tell me again, you're in your second year of your program and
my
the money's
program.
running out. If you could tell me that one more time.
I was in my second year of my PhD program, and money was running out, and my professor said, look here, while I funded you for the last 2 years, I don't have funds for the next year. And the first thing you panic, because I'm an international student, and my avenues of getting funds are limited. So where I went online, and I was looking for international fellowships that give money to women, and women from international countries, and I came across AAUW. And so I went through their website, the qualifications, and I realized I qualified. And then I went to my advisor and said, look here, there's an opportunity here, and I will go ahead and apply for the scholarship. So that's what happened.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, we got another siren going on.
And so I applied. That was the applications are required before the 31st of December. Applied, and I looked through my application, and I was confident, and I was like, that's it. Bam, I should get this money in my heart. And I sent in my application, and it came like 4 months, from December they got do their thing, and as an applicant you're waiting, and so they'd say they would release their results on April 15th. So through those 3 months I was eagerly waiting, and I didn't know, I was like, okay, if I don't get the funds, what next? And I was personally like freaking out, but I was confident still. And then came April 15th, and I remember it was still 1 p.m. So I went, opened the website, and I was running through, because they all always have this different section. They first start with American fellowships, and they go down, and I was rushing through the international fellowships, and there was my name, and I almost cried. I think I cried, and I went to my advisor's office, and I was so jumping through the corridors and very happy that I had an AAU fellowship.
That's great. So, what would have happened if you didn't get the fellowship?
It could have meant that was the end of my PhD program. That was the end of my quest to get a PhD. It would have been a disaster, because in my community I happened to be the first girl to have finally gotten a PhD, and it would have crushed my hopes and my dreams of getting a PhD. So getting the fellowship was a life-changing moment. It was a life-changing opportunity.
Okay, so So now, if I'm going to start your sentence, and if you can kind of finish it. So, thanks to AAUW, I finished my PhD, and so tell me what happened next after all that.
Okay. Should I?
Yeah, if you could start with a thanks to AAUW.
Thanks to AAUW, finished my PhD. That day was the most happiest day. The day I became Esther Ngumbi PhD. I always smile big when I think about that day because it gave me the power as a woman. Education is a powerful tool for a woman, and especially an African woman. And that day I got my PhD. He gave me the ability to be confident that I can make the sky my limit. I can open the door to my career, and I can go do amazing work as a PhD. I got all the power as a woman to go and do the science, and it has been also a life-changing opportunity to go through my career as a woman scientist, as an entomologist. It's been a great journey, and I'm not yet done. I remember in my application I said my ultimate goal is to become a professor in entomology, and I'm on my way. I'm way into my second postdoc, and I'm looking at assistant professor positions, and I'm still following that dream to be a professor in entomology. Once again, thanks to AAUW, they made it happen.
Great. So you said you were going to be going back to Kenya. How are you going to? What are your plans when you get there? How are you going to help other women to kind of follow in your path?
Yes, I have Kenya in my mind, and there are two big things that I want to work in Kenya. First is to have a sustainable farming project, and as we speak, we are putting down our first greenhouse, and our first greenhouse is going to lead to another greenhouse, and it is going to lead to another greenhouse, and very soon it's going to be 1,000 acres filled with greenhouse. And what I intend with the greenhouse industry is to employ women farmers, and to use it as a tool for teaching other girls about agriculture and modern agriculture. Second thing is a science and leadership center. I believe in science, I believe in leadership, and I believe in women. And so I will first begin with having laboratories that do have modern equipment for science, and we have already greenhouses, so through agriculture and other technologies, chemistry, biology, and physics. So we'll begin small, but my entire big goal is to have an entire science center that has modern laboratories, and where Kenyan children can come and do real science and meet Esther the scientist. Once again, it all goes back to AAUW. That day they believed in me and they gave me the fellowship. Started that.
What else do you think we need?
Esther, you're breaking
That's
my heart.
perfect. I'm about to cry.
I think just one other thing, which would be, do you have a message to the women who fund AAUW, who through their donations made your fellowship possible and will continue to make other fellowships possible? What would you say to them if you could?
I would say to many women who give them money to support AAUW, first of all, I would say thank you. I'm a product of your money. If you never believed that your money could mean a life-changing opportunity for a woman, believe it, it has been. I can tell you how grateful I am because you believed in me, you supported me through a fellowship, and I'm thankful. And here I am, I'm still right down. I have big dreams, and yes, I am gonna do them. I'm gonna be a source of a role model to other Kenyan girls. So yes, continue to support AAUW because of your money, women like me are able to finish their PhD programs. They are able to really attain their dreams and their dreams of an education and an education for a woman. I don't know how to say it, but keep watching what your education has done and will continue to do. So once again, thank you, and keep supporting AAUW, and keep supporting the women, because the women you support are out to do bigger things, and we will carry on your mission. Out of your generosity, I believe I will still again start a fund, and I will help other women, other African young women, to also get the education, be like me, and we also have the titles. And once again, thank you.
Great.